It is an honor to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Do you mind if I do the first question? Okay.
Fangirl away over
Big stages don't just reveal talent, it reveals truth. That stage there, Chatrier. Over the years, you've had great matches. What truth has it revealed for you in your wonderful career?
Wow, that's a deep question. I don't know how to answer that, but you know, I'm still, I guess, very honored to be playing on this highest level, still be able to perform the best tennis at this stage at one of the biggest stadiums in sport. And you know, Roland-Garros has been always a dream tournament, you know, for all of us Europeans growing up. You know, I grew up wanting to win Wimbledon, but I played mostly on clay. So, you know, I kind of liked my chances better when I was growing up on clay, and obviously looked up to all the legends that were winning this tournament. So it's an incredible journey, you know, the last 20 plus years. I remember back in 2005 was the first time I played in the Roland-Garros, men's Roland-Garros, and I played Robbie Ginepri, and he didn't have such a great time. It was a court 16 or something, and we were kind of reflecting on it a few years ago. I was 6-0, 6-0, 2-0, up, or 3-0, yeah. It was 6-0, 6-0, 3-0, and then he got a few games, and then after I lost. But, you know, that was an incredible start of the journey for me. It was also the first, I think, junior Grand Slam that I ever played.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, it's quite a past here, quite a history, and I love playing here.
Well, your mentality is so strong, and it's, I think, personally, the strongest part of your game. How do you use that mentality to kind of dismantle your opponents? And because I think you beat most of your opponents mentally first before anything else.
Well, I like to believe that, you know, and I'm glad that people talk about it, but it's not always the case, obviously. I think it's a kind of a two-edged sword because, you know, everybody wants to get a scalp, everybody wants to beat you, so they can also get overwhelmed by the occasion and really kind of step onto the court and don't really believe that they can get that scalp, or it can go into the other extreme where they're, you know, super pumped and confident and they play their best tennis. So I've experienced both you know, I guess, mentalities from my opponents, but it's true that, you know, experience playing on a bigger stage, and when you face someone like, for example, last night I played a player that never played on the center court of a Grand Slam. So
he played well,
I felt he played very well, but I felt at the beginning, particularly in maybe the first 6-7 games, I could sense that he was tight. You know, he was not really playing. You know, he just started maybe in the second set going into his game. So that's where I try to kind of step it up and use that experience and maybe this little advantage that I have over the other guys mentally in the beginning. That's where I kind of try to set the tone. But as I said, you know, it doesn't always work. You know, you still have to do your job and get yourself in a most optimal level possible to perform.
Speaking of last night's match, we were actually down with the photographers when the wave was going on. We did the wave with the crowd, and we got in trouble. The lady behind us like, you guys can't do that. You're photographers. Your coach starting last week, Dusan Vemic, good coach, good friend.
Yeah.
At this point in your career, how important is it to have a coach with you who you're familiar with? You know, you're not starting a new relationship with someone at this point. Is that a big difference for you?
It is, and I'm not really currently actively looking for someone new. I enjoyed my player-coach relationship with Andy Murray for the duration of what was it, 5 months, and but I just you know, kind of go with the flow at the moment. I'll see what I need, if I need anyone. Dusan and I are long-time friends. He's been my coach for years, back in 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13. He was coaching me next to Marian Vajda, so he knows my game well. And most of all, what is important for me now, he knows me as a person, what I need to kind of feel emotionally at peace, at ease, you know, balanced, so that I'm able to enjoy my time on and off the court. So it's been working well. You know, we won Geneva the week before French, and I've been playing well here. I feel as close to my best tennis, really, playing so far in this tournament.
One of the great joys of being able to cover the NBA the last few years is covering another Serbian in Nikola Jokić. Pretty awesome that two Serbians dominating their sports. A great artist is a thief. Has there been anything of the way he plays that sport that you've been able to use for the way that you play your sport?
Oh man, Nikola, I love that guy. You know, he's a hero in our country, obviously. What he has been doing in the last 5 years in NBA has been historic, you know, to say the least. I've been a great basketball fan for my entire life. Basketball is the biggest sport we have in our country historically, and we've had plenty of success. And you know, we played the USA. We almost beat you guys.
Man,
we almost beat you guys last
Easy,
year.
Novak.
But you did it.
But we did. That's okay. That's okay. Hard ones
Steph
to swallow
Curry.
for us, but Steph Curry, yeah, he destroyed us with those threes. But anyway, Jokic is a phenomenon. You know, honestly, what he does, how he does it, and also the way he goes about his private life. It's so like people thought at the beginning that he was fake. You know, that he's like not interested in anything except his family and horses.
Loves horses.
But that's really everything he's interested in. Like, truthfully, like honestly. So yeah, I mean, I really respect that. You know, he's such a talent, but he also works hard, and he has got a huge basketball IQ. And just to see him dominate with incredible athletes in American basketball is just something that we're all very proud of. So we all support him, cheer on him, and you know, obviously the NBA season takes a lot out of him, and then every year we have either it's a European Championship or World Championship or Olympic Games, and then it is always a question mark: will he play? Is he going to play for his national team? So there's always a debate, and people are very passionate about, you know, the best players playing for our national team. It's a lot of responsibility on him. I get him. I understand that. But, you know, he has done so much for our country and for the basketball as a whole. It's amazing.
We got time for one more.
Well, I don't think we can not talk about basketball without mentioning the late, great Kobe Bryant. You guys had such a close relationship. What drew you guys together to be able to build that foundation?
I think it's passion for the sport, passion for winning, the competitiveness. But most of all, what I liked about Kobe is that he always tried to bring this level of energy and friendship to his relationships, and it's not just with me, but I was, you know, obviously observing his relationship with the other whether his peers from his sport, or, you know, he was a big fan of football or soccer, as you call it, and you know, he grew up in Italy, and just the way he carried that charisma and his character was just very unique. And that's why people worldwide loved him and still love him.
No doubt.
And when it comes to our relationship back in 2018, when I had the major surgery of my elbow, and then I was absent from the tour for 6 months, I dropped the rankings, and I was trying to build rankings back. I wasn't, you know, I completely changed the kind of movement for my serve, and I was kind of lost, to be honest, mentally as well. And then we had 4 or 5 different phone calls, and we saw each other when I was in States, and he was really trying to be there for me, and I relied a lot on his counsel and his advices, and he gave me guidance that I needed, you know, and he really helped simplify things for me. So it was a big shock to receive the news, but his legacy will live forever, no doubt about it. Mamba mentality is still very present with everyone.
Before I have you throw some balls, because we have had crowds. We have not had a crowd like this. I didn't even say anything. Would you like the first sniff?
Sure. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to do it? I don't want you to hurt your hand.
No, I can do it.
Okay. What?
Oh man.
What does that smell like for you? You fiend. What an absolute fiend. Come here. Oh my gosh. We're in a Samareka in the house.
You're talking too much.
You want to throw some names on it?
This is the best.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia. Wait, in Paris, this would be different.
Here, I'll sign two, you sign two.
Can I have one?
Oh my gosh. Star power on the TNT set.
No, I want to get one.
Okay. TNT!
This is beautiful.
TNT! Didn't go over well. I tried.
Better than mine. I must admit. Here, sign these two as well.
Okay.
Wow, these are going to be some special tennis balls.
Have each of you signed both
He was
balls?
talking
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh, this
I
is a
was
big
like,
deal.
how long
Where's
should
the
I wait
space?
here?
Come on. Be a
She
gentleman,
loves
Novak.
listening to me talk.
I couldn't hear anything though.
Has he at least made your goddaughter
Okay.
smile yet?
Look at this.
Oh my gosh. This is the wildest crowd I've
All
seen.
right, guys, I think you have a better guest right now.
Novak Djokovic. What a joy.
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you guys.